This video is over chapter 12.9, surface area of cylinders and cones. So just like with prisms, we have a lateral area and a surface area. So the lateral area of our cylinder is the side piece, once again. And to figure that out, we take our circumference of our base times the height. So 2 pi r times whatever the height is. To figure out the surface area, we take that lateral area and add on 2 times the area of our base, because there's a top base and a bottom base. So we need 2. Same kind of idea as before. So to find our lateral and surface area of our cylinder, we need to do our lateral, which is our circumference times our height. So our circumference in this case is 2 times pi times our radius, which in this case is 6 because it's going halfway across the circle. And then times our height of 12. So I'm just going to punch that into my calculator. 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times 6, and then times 12. So our lateral area of our cylinder is 452.16, and then we've got centimeters squared. So boom, there's our lateral. Our surface area is our lateral plus 2 times whatever the area of our base is. So in this case, it'll be 452.16 plus 2 times our base would be pi times our radius of 6 squared. So we're taking 3.14, which is pi, times 6 squared, which is 36, and then adding that to 452.16. So we end up with a surface area of 565.2 centimeters squared because we're using area. Voila. Here we've got a word problem. So it says Isabel is making 2 cylindrical candles, each with a radius of 1.5 inches. So we've got 2 candles. One is 4 inches tall and the other is 8. So we've got this one here and this one here. 1.5. Both of them have that radius 1.5, but this one's 4 tall and this one is 8. We want to know if the surface area of the larger candle is twice that of the smaller. So we need to figure out the surface area of both. So our surface area of our smaller and our surface area of our larger. So we need I'm going to go ahead and just use this equation right here so I can skip a step. So our circumference times our height plus 2 times our base. So our circumference of both of them is 2 times our radius of 1.5 times pi, which is 3.14. So they're both 9.42. Then we multiply by our height. So this one will be times 4, and this one will be times 8. And then we add 2 times the area of our base. And the area of our base is pi r squared, so 3.14 times 1.5 squared to get us 7.065. So the surface area of our small ends up, I'm just going to punch this into my calculator, taking it step by step. So 9.42 times 4 plus 2 times 7.065 to get 51.81 centimeters squared. The surface area of our largest candle is the 9.42 times 8 plus 2 times 7.065 to get 89.49 centimeters squared. The question that we were supposed to answer is that the surface area of the larger candle twice that of the smaller? Well, I know right away that if it was going to be twice the size, it would have to be over 100, because 50 times 2 is 100, and if we have 51 there, So in this case, no. Just because it's twice the height does not mean that it's twice the surface area. And finally here we've got our surface area of cones. So the lateral area of our cone is pi times our radius times the slant height. So that has that cursive L shape there. That's what the slant height stands for. And then to figure out the surface area, we take that lateral area and then we add whatever the area of our base is onto it. And to figure out the area of the base, it's pi r squared. Same old, same old. So here we want to find the lateral area and then the surface area of our cone. So our lateral area is pi times the radius times the slant height. So that'll be 3.14 times our radius here of 7.3 times our slant height of 11.6. So I'm just punching that in, 3.14 times 7.3 times 11.6 to get a lateral area of 265.8952. And then to figure out the surface area, we take that lateral area of 265.8952 and add the area of our base, which is pi times our radius of 7.3 squared. So I'm taking 7.3 squared times 3.14 and then adding that to 265.8952. So my surface area is 433.2258. Up here it says round to the nearest tenth. So it's going to be 433.2 feet squared as our surface area for this cone. So once again, you have your two options. You've got your two-step way or your shortcut way, and you can do whichever makes the most sense to you.